2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Smart 7.
Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, July the 13th, and it's National French Friday. And a big happy birthday to Patrick Stewart, Harrison Ford, Ian Hislop, and Craig Bellamy.
7.
And then there were 8. Rishi Sunak, Penny Mordaunt, Liz Truss, Tom Tugendhat, Jeremy Hunt, Nadeem Zahawi, Kemi Badenoch and Suella Braverman are the octet that secured the 20 nominations needed to proceed in the Conservative leadership race. Committee Chair Sir Graham Brady confirmed they'll be whittled down to 2 on Wednesday, with the winner and new Prime Minister announced on the 5th of September.
Those 8 will go to the first round ballot tomorrow between 1:30 and 3:30, with the result announced as soon as we can after that.
While the candidates were charging around securing their nominees, those not involved began pledging their allegiance. Transport Secretary Grant Shapps pulled out of the running on Tuesday, with him and Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab joining Team Rishi. Penny Mordaunt has emerged as the Tory party member's favourite, but Johnson loyalists are rumoured to have backed Truss as a Stop Rishi candidate, despite Jacob Rees-Mogg's denials.
It's not about a negativity. It's about why Liz Truss is the right candidate.
Right.
And why she will do things well and effectively on Brexit and on the economy. Liz Truss and I, as it happens, consistently opposed the tax rises that were coming from the Treasury. She's been very strong, along with the Prime Minister on Ukraine.
On Tuesday, the US House Select Committee investigating the January the 6th riot at the US Capitol resumed its hearings and heard about a particularly heated meeting in December. Former White House counsel to Trump, Pat Cipollone, described the meeting and who was there.
I was not happy to see the people in the Oval Office.
Explain why.
I don't think any of these people were providing the president with good advice.
This got intense pretty quickly, with some witnesses describing it as unhinged. Here's what Rudy Giuliani, who was at the meeting, remembers.
I'm going to categorically describe it as, you guys are not tough enough. Or maybe I put it another way, you're a bunch of excuse the expression.
The day after this, Trump sent his now famous tweet asking supporters to come to Washington for a wild event on January the 6th. Liz Cheney, committee chairwoman, remarked that Donald Trump's a grown man, not an impressionable child.
As our investigation has shown, Donald Trump had access to more detailed and specific information showing that the election was not actually stolen than almost any other American. And he was told this over and over again.
To Ukraine now, where military leaders are starting a drive for a 1 million-man army backed by Western weapons to lead the fight back and regain territory. Ukrainian MP Lesia Vasilenko spoke to Times Radio about these plans.
What Ukraine needs is enough fighting power to be able to effectively ward off Russia's aggression. It's not necessarily about those who are willing. It's about a duty which we all have as citizens of Ukraine, which is prescribed in the constitution of Ukraine, that it is the military service becomes mandatory.
The 1 million-man plan comes after American National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan told reporters that the States has evidence Iran is planning to supply Russia with weapons-capable drones.
Our information indicates that the Iranian government is preparing to provide Russia with up to several hundred UAVs, including weapons-capable UAVs, on an expedited timeline. Our information further indicates that Iran is preparing to train Russian forces to use these UAVs, with initial training sessions slated to begin as soon as early July.
Britain's military elite has come under scrutiny after BBC's Panorama programme revealed one unit from the SAS killed 54 people in suspicious circumstances during its time in Afghanistan. The BBC were contacted by military police to ask for any evidence of these war crimes, and the Ministry of Defence said the BBC engaged in irresponsible, incorrect journalism by broadcasting the allegations. Abdul Wali was one of the witnesses who told the programme how a loved one was killed.
His hands were tied at the front. He had been killed. They had shot him in the corner of his eye, and later they had fired a shot at my father's chest.
Still to come on the Smart 7 is Right One, Sugar Nil, and Caleb talks about newfound fame down on Clarkson's farm. Right after this. Welcome back.
Euro 2022 is the new setting for a new front in the North London derby, with Arsenal hero Ian Wright taking on former Tottenham owner Sir Alan Sugar. There was nothing sweet about the Apprentice host's tweet earlier in the tournament when he railed against the lack of male presence in the BBC studio. He then explicably tried to claim a personal victory when Wright appeared for England's 8-0 victory over Norway on Monday. However, on Tuesday, Wright handed Sir Alan his own backside on a silver platter via a glorious Twitter video.
All seriousness, I'm glad you're watching. And the only thing that you can find fault with doesn't even exist. I sit in these rooms with ex-players belittling the women's game all the time. I'm so glad it annoys you and all of them.
My life's pretty charmed sometimes, you know. Take Monday, for example. I found myself on Clarkson's Farm eating osso buco in its amazing new restaurant with its stars Jeremy and Caleb. Caleb, the breakout star of the Prime Video smash hit, gave us this exclusive on how his newfound fame hasn't changed him a single bit. He grew up working on farms and has put those skills to good use and helped Jeremy adapt to rural life. The second season's due sometime in the new year.
No, nothing's changed at all, really. I get up, jump on a tractor, go to work, stay in the tractor until about 9 o'clock.
Somebody else asked him that question and he said, I've lived in Chipping Norton all my life. Everyone in Chipping Norton knows me. I still only go to Chipping Norton and everyone in Chipping Norton still knows me.
Dust off your fanciest dress and tuxedo, the Emmys are on the way. Yesterday's nominations saw Succession leading the way with 25, including Best Drama Series, while fellow HBO show White Lotus, the one with the suitcase protest scene, was nominated in 20 categories. A few old favourites are also in the mix, notably Better Call Saul's Ray Seahorn finally getting a nod for her role as Kim, and Korean smash hit Squid Game became the first drama series nominee not in the English language.
Outstanding drama series. And here are the nominees.
Better Call Saul, Euphoria, Ozark.
You're excited about this.
Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Succession.
You talk about love?
Yellow Jackets.
This has been The Smart 7. Wherever you're listening, do us a favour and hit the follow button. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a great day.